Hey, what's up guys? We know you've been waiting on the Chrono Cross Radical Dreamers edition, but you want to know if it's going to be good. Well, we're here to let you know. Chrono Cross, the Radical Dreamers edition, developed by D4 Enterprises Company Limited and Square Enix, and published by Square Enix as well. This role-playing adventure video game is a remaster of Chrono Cross and includes all new features. A few examples of these new features are the 3D models that have been converted into HD, higher quality background music, and battle enhancement features. It released on April 7th, 2022 for Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Microsoft Windows. Well, what did S35 Gaming rate this one, Mike? Well, let's dive into more about this game before we get into our rating, shall we? Chrono Cross The Radical Dreamers Edition is an RPG that transcends space and time. It takes place across two interlinked and parallel worlds. It features over 40 party members to meet. People and dimensions will come together in this dramatic epic about the planet. It uses an innovative turn-based combat system. Step into the shoes of Surge as he crosses time and space on his quest to save himself from dying in a parallel universe. Sounds pretty neat so far, right? Well, we thought so too. The real question is, can Surge save himself before time runs short, or will they be lost to the ages? You just have to play to find out. This remaster comes with a variety of new features at your disposal. These include 3D models that have been converted to HD and refined character illustrations, higher quality background music, the ability to switch on and off enemy encounters so you can explore on a whim, and plenty more. Enjoy the new background filter feature, battle enhancement features to make combat easier and more fluid, and an auto battle function too. Plus the ability to switch between faux pixel font and HD font, and the ability to change the screen resolution too. Talk about a great list of new features. Released in 1996 as a standalone game which has been really difficult to access for play recently, you can now experience Radical Dreamers Le Trésor Interdit. This story went on to become the basis for Chrono Cross in an audio novel format. It's an alternate story of the Radical Dreamers and includes a group of three thieves. Surge, Kid, and Maggle's adventures will unfold in a parallel world before your very eyes. Experience both Chrono Cross and Radical Dreamers Le Trésor Interdit like never before in this edition of the game. Unfortunately, this release of Chrono Cross The Radical Dreamers Edition has been receiving mixed reviews. For the most part, they've been favorable by various review agencies, but when we delved further on platforms like Steam, there appears to be a few problems with the game. The port is a little clunky and not quite as pretty as promised either. It is also one of those remakes, reboots, and sequels we tend not to enjoy as much as they tend to remove some of the creativity from the market. Overall, Chrono Cross The Radical Dreamers Edition is pretty well done for a remake, but could have used a little more polish. But what did S35 Gaming give it? We'll let you know in a second, but first, yikes. See, we wish we could have given it at least a 4, but in light of the less than favorable reception by the player base, we just couldn't. Chrono Cross The Radical Dreamers Edition showed a lot of promise, but it just fell short of what the fans were expecting and were promised in this remake. The story is great, as is most of the gameplay. It's just the quality of the port that wasn't up to par, it seems. Finally, it's one of those remakes, reboots, and sequels that we don't take to as favorably at S35 Gaming. Overall, well done D4 Enterprise Co. Limited and Square Enix. You've released a decent remake that is sure to bring hours of enjoyment. Our final rating is 3.75 out of 5. So get to it, Chrono Cross fans. Hey, what's your favorite Chrono Cross game? Let us know in the comments, but keep it civil. I'm Mike Golchinsky, and I'll see you in the next video.
Come on.